Good evening, guys. Bill McMillan here with NDWX.com, and it is a wet evening. A sight for sore eyes is what we're calling it with the recent dry conditions. This rain is certainly much needed and is going to be very beneficial, obviously, as we look in terms of probably on a widespread basis, still looking at between 1.5 inches and 2 inches of rain falling across central Indiana by the time all is said and done. The satellite this evening shows that moisture continuing to really just surge north as area of low pressure continues to push north into the Great Lakes region. Eventually what's going to happen, it's going to send a cold front through here later tomorrow, and that's going to send in a much cooler air mass to wrap up the work week. But before that, we've got lots of rain to deal with, and it's going to be heavy at times tonight. May even hear a rumble of thunder. And something that we posted last night, by the way, this is valid at 5 a.m. here as we stop this Wednesday morning after what will be hour upon hour of moderate to heavy rain across central Indiana. But something that we want to point out that we were talking about last night has to do with the potential, especially if we see some sort of embedded thunderstorms in this rain later on this evening. We've got very, very strong winds aloft. It's not going to take much for those strong winds aloft to mix down to the surface. So be on the lookout. I wouldn't be surprised if we heard a report or two. It's going to be isolated, but if we heard a report or two of some localized wind damage tonight, if we see some of that mixed down to the surface. Regardless, a wet, windy, and raw night ahead. Until that front sweeps through here tomorrow, we still have the shot of some showers, really throughout the day tomorrow. It's not going to be the widespread nature that we saw today in terms of the longevity and also the coverage, but showers will remain in our forecast tomorrow before we begin to dry things out later in the week and turn much, much cooler. HRRR continues to suggest widespread 1.5 to 2 inches of rain. There'll be localized heavier totals as well throughout central Indiana. All in all, a very beneficial rainfall event. And then as we look ahead, all-important trick-or-treat forecast, we know that's ahead. So showers continue Wednesday before we dry out Thursday, turning much cooler, very breezy day as well. Certainly needing the jackets and sweaters out there to close out the work week, but we will be dry. Still have to mention, though, guys, of showers in the forecast for Halloween. The trick-or-treat forecast right now continues to maintain the shower threat Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening. That'll do it for the evening update, guys. Have a wonderful afternoon. We'll talk with you soon on NDWX.com.